So we actually started last October with planning out our entire summer of 2020, traveling to different states, all different venues. And then with COVID, obviously all of that got canceled. So we found ourselves, unemployed and home from school, just sitting around being like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity to do music together, but there's nowhere to play. When we were first playing around with the idea of driveway concerts, we were like, okay, do we get on a bed of a truck? Do we play like that? Do we drive down the street and play to neighborhoods? Because that would be fun. And then we realized, wait, we have a van. We have a portable PA system. We could do it like that.
We kind of just loaded all of our equipment into the van and just said we'll figure it out there.
Yeah, we kind of just showed up to the house and we're like, okay, so how's this gonna work? What are we gonna do?
We are almost at our first stop for this gift of music. We're here. Right, we are just about set up. Phoebe.
We wanted to ensure that we were providing a safe musical experience for everyone and not risking anybody's health in the process of keeping the music alive.
Coming up with the idea and kind of getting into the groove of it was the hardest part, but now that we've kind of gotten in the swing of it, I think it's definitely easier just because, we can just pull up to whatever house, and then I think we've got our setup time down to like 1:40.
Which is so unlike our regular shows, where we show up 3 hours early, there's sound check, there's all this setup, you're driving far distances. I think I prefer what we're doing this summer compared to what we may have even originally had set up, just because it's so diverse, you're meeting new people at every stop, it's intimate concerts, so it's private concerts, you get to talk to everyone throughout the show, it's super interactive. Because if you're playing to 100, 200 people, obviously you're not going to be able to talk to each one of them after the show or during the show. So since starting this driveway tour project back in April, we are actually already nearing 100 stops on this driveway tour. So it's something we're so excited about because at the beginning we had no idea where it was going to take us. So we have visited people for their anniversary, for birthdays, for graduations, and some people send us just to lift people's spirits of their loved ones.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
So for me, this driveway tour has shown me that, there's endless possibilities with music. It doesn't have to be just the bars and restaurants or the festivals and the listening rooms. It's like music is everywhere and it's so important to everyone, which is another thing I think COVID has taught all of us, is how important the arts are.
And I think it's also just it's shifted our music career in a way that this is busier than we've ever been before, because usually we don't get this much time together, either she was at school or I was at school, and so suddenly we were just, locked in a house together with all this time and music to make, and so just getting to come up with this tour idea and do that full time has been just so rewarding. Thank you all for letting us into your driveways and for all of your support in this project, as well as supporting us and our music. Without all of you, this wouldn't have even been possible.
Right, this has been so much fun for us, and we plan on keeping it going for as long as we keep getting requests. And we do have a couple special stops on our driveway tour planned, so stay tuned for those.
And we'll see you on the road.